So some of the factors I think that went into deciding to pursue a PhD was, number one, I think the opportunity to really pursue my academic endeavors. As a lifelong career K-12 educator, I'm passionate about lifelong learning, about continuing the educational process, really pushing myself. So not only wanting to model and demonstrate that for my family, but also really leverage this advanced learning into my leadership capacity. I started my doctoral journey at another program, and what I quickly realized was that not all doctoral programs are actually equally supportive of trying to help their students achieve that goal. In fact, other programs tended to focus more on kind of a sort and separate. In other words, not so much trying to help students aspire to achieve, but rather how can we peel off people we don't necessarily want to support. I kind of thought, you know what, I want to look and see what else is out there, and that actually led me to a friend had recommended to take a look at Indiana Tech. And as I started to look at that, I saw the opposite of what I had sought at another institution. That is, I learned very quickly that there were staff, that there were professors who actually were committed to helping their students achieve their doctoral aspirations, but at the same time maintaining high standards. And that's really what I was looking for. I was looking to be part of a process where I could be challenged and pushed, but at the same time felt like I was working with professors in a program that actually wanted me to complete and wanted me to finish. One, first being a PhD program. As an educator, another option that I have is an EDD, or an Ed doctorate, and I felt that a PhD would give that ultimate leverage of kind of that terminal degree. It's the ultimate in an academic endeavor, and also the focus on global leadership. I felt that that focus was something that really was attractive to me from the standpoint of where we are going as a society, as a culture, where opportunities are at. We're a world that's coming together and not growing apart. What I found here as far as my relationships go with the professors here on campus and with the PhD program is one of professors who are experienced, who have a high level of commitment to the program, but also a high level of commitment to us as students. And they want to have relationships with us. They want to communicate with us. They want to get to know us. They understand that we're also working professionals, that all of us as students have a lot to bring and contribute to the program as well. One of the great advantages of this program that I share with a lot of people outside of it is those relationships. I talk about my committee chairs, and it goes far beyond just simply talking about my dissertation. It's about truly helping me be a better person, be a better professional, to grow, truly talking about what life beyond this program could be about. So during my time here at Indiana Tech, I've had a chance to go on 2 global practicums, and both were life-changing in their own unique ways, and are things that I have fond memories of and many lessons that were learned from both. So my first experience was a group from here that traveled to Italy and Spain, and that was with a smaller group, but it was great because we had a chance to interact and network with university folks, with business people. And so you're learning about how does the education system work in a foreign country? How does business happen in other countries? Truly not until you go and get a chance to interact with people from those other countries in their environment do you really have a chance to really learn and understand what's going on. The learning that occurred was incredible. It was just an amazing opportunity to learn about Italy and Spain, and again, just becoming comfortable with traveling abroad and interacting with people who are maybe different from myself. The second experience was with a group that traveled to Russia. And I love telling and recalling stories about that because so few Americans have had a chance to travel to Russia. And so we were able to have these conversations about what life was like for them even prior to the fall of the Soviet Union to now. And you get to learn about the differences, the generational differences that have evolved. You had a chance to visit several chambers of commerce type organizations or economic development organizations, as well as universities, and learn about what they're focused on and what their students are studying. I've been to close to 10 immersions in my time here because I can make it to both per year. So the immersion experience for me has been, it's been really interesting. I love it for a lot of different reasons. So first off, the chance to come together. So coming here, you have a chance to interact face-to-face with your fellow students, as well as with your professors and some of the staff here on campus. So first and foremost is kind of advancing and furthering those relationships, again, with your professors, your colleagues, and again, the staff here at Indiana Tech, which is fantastic. The second part of that is you're hearing from amazing practitioners in and around the field of global leadership. So they've done a great job of bringing in business leaders, global leaders, people who are out there in the field, practitioners, making a difference, and as practitioners ourselves, trying to understand this idea of global leadership and what our vision of what that'll be for us. It's a great chance to reconnect and re-energize and re-engage and kind of get a new boost as you're moving forward through your dissertation process. So some of the prep that goes into getting students ready for the dissertation process, I think I've been able to have a chance to see that evolution just in my time here, to see how they've continually working to align coursework and align curriculum to really help students from the time they enter to really be able to visualize this track, this road that they're on, that will eventually lead to a dissertation. So there is an intentional process to it as far as helping students understand the basics of research to really help them ramp up their writing. Online coursework has been both challenging but I also think it brings a lot of flexibility to a program of this nature. So again, this program I believe is designed for the working professional. It's designed for the person who's not looking to quit their job. The online portion of this allows us as working professionals to kind of schedule in when we need to, when we can and when we should engage on a regular basis without having to take away from work or family most of the time. That flexibility allows us to work in what works best for us. And so for me, that has been extremely advantageous. I have not had to make major adjustments to my work life or my family life per se. What I've also enjoyed about it is open and inviting to people coming from a variety of professional backgrounds. So as a K-12 educator, I get to interact with people working at the university level, people who are in for-profit organizations and nonprofits, government and NGO type organizations. I view that as a strength of the program because we now get to learn from other people's experiences of what's happening in those other sectors and environments to help us be better practitioners and better leaders ourselves. I really feel lucky to have had the professors I get to work with. I have people who deeply care about me completing my dissertation. I know it's not a paycheck for them. It's about seeing me accomplish my goals through this program. And that's what it's about. And I know that through this PhD program that I'm going to have all kinds of new opportunities that I didn't have open to me previously, and would highly encourage anyone considering a PhD program to look at Indiana Tech.